Girl, Roxanne is rocking. That's ROCKIN. I just want to let you all know that this is day 8. Day 8 out of the hospital. Could you imagine? Yes, this is day 8. Imagine how good God is. You guys have to definitely check out my videos and just listen to the story because it could possibly save somebody's life. And I think that is my purpose. My purpose is to tell everybody, exactly what went on with me. So perhaps it can save someone's life. Even when I was in the hospital on the first go round, I was speaking to someone who worked there. I will say, name that person nameless, and they asked me what my symptoms were. I explained to them what my symptoms were. Guess what? They said they had to go to the hospital either Monday or Tuesday because they was having the same symptoms. And then I say to people, that my heart rate, when I went to the hospital the first time, my heart rate was at 33. And they was like, I was like, and I'm not ashamed to say I really didn't know what my heart rate should have been, you know. And they was like, me neither, some of them. Like, I don't know what it is. I tell people, anywhere between, according to what the doctors told me, anywhere between 60 to 100 is good. So imagine at 33 and I'm doing push-ups or, walking and this and that and the third. Well, maybe it was a good thing that I did do the push-ups because maybe that kept my heart rate not to drop any further than it did because when you exercise, then your heart rate speeds up. So maybe that was a good thing. I tell you, God was directing my path for sure, for sure, for sure, you know. But yeah, this is your girl Roxanne is rocking. It's wee hours in the morning. I'm up. I don't try to force myself back to sleep. When I get up, I get up. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just so grateful to God and so glad. You guys just continue to subscribe, like, comment, and share my YouTube channel, Roxanne is Rocking. Pass the word. Tell one of your friends and your friends' friends and your friends' friends. Let them know what time it is. See, look, let me tell you something. This is healing, as you all see. I'm going to show you this. And it itches, so when it itches, it heals. And I'm not ashamed to tell people my story. I'm not ashamed. Listen, some of my videos I look busted and disgusted, but I don't care because it's real and it's raw. And you all definitely need to know the real deal. I'm not trying to fake nothing. More stories to come. So yes, I'm back in Florida. I am not staying in. Well, that's another story. I have to tell you another time about that one. But I'm back in Florida. But I go to the doctor today. My first follow up to the specialist who actually did the surgery, Dr. Siebel, and then I go tomorrow to my cardiologist, which is Dr. Christian. And when I tell you these doctors, let me tell you, I had some fantastic doctors. I would put it on Facebook, my nurses and doctors, Nurse Nancy, Nurse Julie, and even the housekeeper Julie. And it's so many. And Dr. I got so many names, I tell you. Dr. Tobar, Dr. Malayas, Dr. Christian, Dr. Heitman. These are Longwood and Dr. Let me see, Dr. Horman. It's so many of them. So many of them. The residential doctor. It's so many of them. They were so nice to me. The nurses were the bomb.com. I'm telling you, on the fifth floor, on the fourth floor, in CVICU, they were all so wonderful and magnificent. And I definitely have to shout out my sisters, my family, my sons, Hakeem and Sekou. Your mom love you, and I know you love your mom. I'm telling you, them boys was there. Okay? And, and I guess they were a little nervous, to see that their mother always been strong and then see this. But I'm not gonna let nothing get me down, honey. Trust me. I have a story to tell. I got work to do. And it's so crazy because I went to the hospital the first time on the 6th of January, right? And on the 13th of January, I was going to Africa. On the 22nd of December, I just came back from Ecuador. So tell me God wasn't directing my path. He said, no, you're going to go to, and I had changed my flight, mind you, because I was supposed to go back to Ecuador on the 31st of December. But God said, no, I'll tell you where you're going. I'll tell you when you're going. Okay? I'll tell you how you're going. You just listen. and follow instructions and pay attention. And guess what? That's what I did. I was obedient. Didn't know, but I was obedient. And it's more stories to tell about this whole situation. The dreams that I had about my son who passed away going on 11 years. The dream that I had about my mom who passed away. I'm telling you, this is a testimony. But I tell you the truth, somebody's chiming in. I know it's wee hours of the morning. Listen, it doesn't matter what time it is. When you got to tell your story, you got to tell your story, right? But I thank you all for chiming in. I thank you all for liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. Don't forget to hit that notification button. That's important. Hit the notification button, please. But yeah, so I hope you all get a chance to listen to my story. It's more to come. I know I'm doing in bits and pieces, part one, part two, because it's such a long story. I was in the hospital from January 6th, came back out for 2 days, went back in, so that's why it's such a long story. And so many people to thank. So many people to thank. But that's going to be a thank you video. Um, I might do a reel and just thank all of the people that I want to thank. I wrote all the names down now for the doctors and the nurses because I didn't want to forget anybody. And I may have forgotten one or two, but you all know who you are. And this is from the housekeeper to everybody, everybody, everybody. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Roxanne is rocking. Talk to you soon. One moment. So okay, I always do this. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that as well. You guys are awesome, man. I guess I don't know. I know I'm on live, but guess what? Oh my goodness. But yeah. So I'll be back and give you some more of my story.